Hey, this is director-producer Alan Wills, and I am on Positive Power 21 with Jerry Royce Live. And when I'm online, I listen to Jerry Royce Live at www.spreaker.com/positivepower21.org. Y'all heard?
I always listen to what people say. Afraid to use the ideas in my own head. Giving too much, making it tough for me. But I don't want to live under the cloak of earthly surroundings.
Listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
Hi, if you're struggling with your relationship or you just can't seem to find the right one, author Gerald Manuel has written an enlightening new book entitled How to Identify Your Spiritual Soulmate. You may order a copy today from Amazon.com or at BarnesandNoble.com. This book is sure to answer many of the questions you may have. Thank you and God bless you.
Hi, everybody. It's Jenice-la-vonne, contemporary gospel artist, and you're listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide.
You are listening to PositivePower21.org with Jerry Royce.
What up? It's your boy Kano Kingston.
Hi, this is Angel Sessions.
Hey, this is Cotton. Hi, I'm Teresa Powell.
Hi, Jerry. This is Ira Sandro Carter.
Hi, this is Phil Powers.
Hello, this is Teresa Bobby with Jerry Royce Live.
Hi, I'm Philip Barron. I'm live on the Jerry Royce Show.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Houston Saint.
Peace, this is Dahlia the poet, spoken word artist.
Hello, this is Ramon Marquis with Jerry Royce Live.
All right, everyone. You got Robin Lynn, and I'm keeping it live right now on Jerry Royce Live.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up? This is a award-winning podcast with the greatest podcast on earth. Thank you for stopping by. I'm your host, Jerry Royce Live Worldwide on Internet Radio, where you get your positive on. So when it's all positive, it's all power. That's positive power. This is a worldwide podcast for growth, wealth, and success. Thank you.
Think you know how drugs get in those little brown bottles? Think again. Set in the green hills of western New Jersey, inside the gilded halls of power of a U.S. pharmaceutical company where decisions are worth billions of dollars and human lives worth less. Nicholas Harding, a young executive at Marshall Pharmaceutical, finds his career, family, and life in jeopardy. The Farmhouse, a suspense thriller novel by Bill Powers, published by Donna Inc. Publications, available at Amazon.com or DonnaInc.org. Go to Bill's webpage at www.authorBillPowers.com.
Are you looking for the next great read? A book filled with love, passion, betrayal, and intrigue. The award-winning novel, Season of Change, by Tamika Patrice Kane, is sure to satisfy your literary sweet tooth. Check out this must-read book reviewers are calling uplifting and emotional. And exceptionally great read, deeply intense and thought-provoking. Order your copy today, available in paperback and ebook on Amazon.com or at www.tamikapatrice.com.
Are you an author looking for promotional services or a reader looking for a great read at low prices? In this competitive world of books, Writing Royalty Promotions is dedicated to bringing authors and readers together to build a greater respect for literature through our various promotional services and online bookstore. So head over to writingroyaltypromotions.com and check us out.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and welcome to PositivePower21.org. Can you feel the power? Can you feel the power of 21? I am Jerry Royce Live. I am blessed. I am worldwide, and you're listening to episode 361 with Jenice-la-vonne, contemporary gospel artist, and she's here tonight to talk to us. But before we bring her on, let's hear a word from our sponsor. That's right. And tonight we got Angel Sessions.
Hi, this is Angel Sessions, and when I'm in town, I listen to Jerry Royce Live, PositivePower21.org, where they play my favorite music.
Oh yeah, and she's coming to Positive Power on June 18th to talk about her album Southern Comfort, and she got a brand new piece out, so let's just hear this piece real quick from Angel Sessions. Don't Let Go.
Oh no.
Listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
All right, that message is from Angel Sessions. That's right, she'll be here on June 18th at PositivePower21.org. But tonight we got at www.lovejenice-la-vonne.com. Jenice-la-vonne, she's from Norcross, Georgia, by the way of East Elmhurst, New York. Jenice was born and raised in church under the Apostolic doctrine and Pentecostal experience. With parents active in ministry, her father bishop and her mother missionary and teacher, the word of God was planted in her heart at an early age. Jenice began singing on the children's choir at the tender age of 2, and at the age of 11 she began writing her own songs. From the wise advice of her father, Jenice continued writing, acquired a vocal coach who helped her hone her craft, and was given several open doors to ministry through song. In 2007, Jenice joined forces with Rahim, Beyah, Czar Entertainment, producing a 3-song demo which was released locally. In 2009, she completed the first annual gospel star search at the Greater Refuge Temple Church of Our Lord Jesus Christ, COOLJC, where she came in second place. In December 2010, Jenice toured Europe with J. David Bratton and the New York State Mass Choir after being given the opportunity to see the world. The fire began to burn again with excitement in Jenice's heart to produce her own music. It's also that in the last day, perilous times should come. 2 Timothy 3:1, aren't they here? With her dire thirst for ministry and evangelism and music, Jenice-la-vonne sets the tone for a new era, blending the sounds of contemporary gospel and contemporary Christian music, all while being rooted in a traditional gospel message. Jenice-la-vonne's sound and mission from her music is undeniably evangelistic, for it seeks to minister the soul. Her new CD called The Call by Jenice-la-vonne is a full CD. It's available for $9.99, and we're going to hear a song from her CD. Hold tight, everybody. Here we go. And this one is called real friend.
Let me tell you about my friend in Jesus. He died and shed his blood on Calvary. He looked to the word just to teach your soul to live it. When you give your life to Jesus, eternal life you guarantee. Let me tell you about my friend in Jesus. He died and shed his blood on Calvary. He looked to the word just to teach your soul to live it. When you give your life to Jesus, eternal life you guarantee. You know a real friend is hard to find. Let me tell you about a friend of mine. He'll go with you through thick and thin, and he'll save you. He'll save you from your sins. He'll tell you he's a real friend. Let me tell you about my friend in Jesus. He died and shed his blood on Calvary. He looked to the word just to teach your soul to live it. When you give your life to Jesus, eternal life you guarantee.
All right, that is from her album, The Call. Jenice-la-vonne, welcome to PositivePower21.org. How you doing tonight?
I'm wonderful. How are you? Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And I love Do What Jesus Says and Real Friend. Wow. Those are nice
Thank you.
cuts.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you go. Wow. And I can't wait to play The Wonder of You. That's what we're going to hear at our break. So, wow. So you only gave me 3 songs? That's all you gave me?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
So
that's
the
all for now.
Yeah, see, the perks of my job is to get, like the whole album, get albums for free,
Well, you never know. We might slide you one, so you never know.
All right. I appreciate it. Brother got a lot of overhead. Yeah. Wow.
All right,
so it's selling for, but that's not bad though. $9.99. So how many cuts do we get for $9.99?
It's actually 8 tracks. It's my first EP. So it's 8 tracks, and they were all carefully thought out, and I believe that everybody's going to enjoy each track.
Yeah. So you call it an EP? EP?
Yeah. It's just a little shorter version of an album. Albums usually are 10 songs or more, and I'm just short of that, so it's 8.
Yeah, you almost made it. But, the good thing is, you got some music out there. So anything else come along will just be released like as singles?
Well, yeah. The next thing that will be released after this will be a single, but that will be a single that's a part of a full-length album, probably about 12 tracks.
Yeah. Wow. Good for you. Now earlier we were talking, I threw out some names. I thought they were CD, but you said they were singles. So you have released singles before this one?
Yeah, I have 3 singles, and 1 collaboration that I did with a spoken word artist. So, you can go on iTunes and check it out. Just type in Jenice-la-vonne, and all of my singles are there.
Yeah, I like to hear that one. Yeah, you should have gave me that one, too. All right. I guess I can't have everything. All right, well, now you ready for your first question, Jenise? Because, I told you only have one question. There's only one question for the show. All right, make it good now. That's your only question. All right, here we go.
All right.
Who is Jenice-la-vonne?
Yes, Jenice-la-vonne is simply a servant. I'm a regular girl, as you said, from my bio, from Queens, New York, and raised in little country Norcross, Georgia. And I'm just simply a servant. I'm a young woman, and I love the Lord with all of my heart, all of my mind, and all of my soul, as the Bible commands us. And that's just who I am. Currently, the Lord is using me in the capacity of music, so I'm serving God and serving His people through music. And I love it. I enjoy it, and I'm so honored, and I am so grateful just to be used by God.
Awesome. Wow. Yeah, you know yourself, don't you?
Well, I try to know myself.
Yeah. And you did good too, Jenise. You ain't sitting there and say, yeah, let me tell you about my boyfriend, Shorty Boo and so. No, you ain't even mention your parents. You gave all kudos to God. You know what you're doing. All right, obedient. Wow. I know He loves you. He loves some Jenise. That's right. Praise Him. All right. So tell us a little bit about how you was, boy. We read about your parents. They, bishop and missionary and teacher. So they've been busy. Only child, siblings. What's up?
Yeah. So, like you said in my bio, my father's a bishop, and my mother's a missionary, and she has a women's ministry where she teaches and empowers women. And I am not an only child. I'm the youngest of three. And we, grew up, born and raised in church. And I guess it's the average story of most TKs, just kids, born and raised in church. So, I know all the church jargon. I know what to do and how to do it and when to do it. But I think one difference in my upbringing is that my parents are a lot more liberal than people would think. Yes, we had rules and we had structure in our house, and there were certain things that we couldn't do and certain music we couldn't listen to and all that good stuff. And my parents, they're sincere people of God, and they love the Lord, and they taught us to love the Lord with all of our heart and all of our soul. And they really taught us to develop a relationship with Christ on our own. And that's exactly what we did. So I'm so grateful for that. They know that we're human, and although they didn't allow certain things, they did give us space to learn and know God on our own. So we had some mishaps, we stumbled and we fell, but because of the amazing upbringing that I had, they gave us the word. It wasn't just mommy and daddy's opinion. They gave us the word of God, and that is what really sustained us. So when we fell, we remembered the word of God, and we repented of our sins and got back on our knees and said, Lord, I need your help. And that's exactly what he did. He helped us back up. So I'm so grateful for my upbringing.
Yeah, awesome. And it's funny, I've been doing this show a little over a year now, and I do get quite a bit of PKs on the show, and some of them were out there. They turned 18. Woo, boy, they flew the coop, and it took a while to come back. But they kind of knew deep in their heart what was waiting for them once they decided that they didn't want to live like that anymore. They didn't want to live in the streets and and chase whatever they were chasing. And then they came back. And there was a couple women and men. It took them a long time to escape, what they were involved in. But they did make it back, and they were here to talk about it in their testimony.
Thank God for that.
Yeah. Now, I was going to ask you before you move on. I just got to ask you this. Now, you said you had what, 2 or 3 other siblings?
Yeah, I have an older brother and an older sister, so I'm the baby girl.
All right. So out of the 3 of you, your parents could say everybody made it. Everybody made it through.
Yeah. Everybody's not perfect, but everybody definitely made it. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're not perfect, but we all know the Lord for ourselves, and we all know how to call on God, and we know how to call on our family. That's something that my parents were very big on, was family and keeping one another together. But at the top of all of that was knowing God for yourself. So yes, I can definitely say that we're all here and we're all still alive and well and finding our way to God. If we're not 100% there, then, and I don't think anybody's 100% there. We're a work in progress. We're working to perfection.
Right.
So, but we know God, and He knows us.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta know Him. I'm gonna tell you, Jenise. I had a couple people in here said 1 or 2 didn't make it. They still out there trying to fight their way back. But they said we okay, we still give your parents credit. Like one woman was on here. I think it was 4 of them. Two haven't made it back yet. But the father was raising them by himself, so we gave him kudos anyway. Two became successful. Other 2 trying to fight the way back. Still
Thank
not
God.
too late, right? Yeah.
Well, they're still in the race. I was talking to my mother about that last night, as a matter of fact. And, people always, they look at preachers' kids and they say, oh, goodness, here they come. They're the worst ones and all this stuff. And, I totally understand that. There are so many cases that we can point to and say, yep, that's true. But I think what people don't know and what they don't understand is, and this is not to justify anybody's actions, but I think what people don't understand is that a lot of times when you are a child of a preacher, a pastor, bishop, whatever, you get to see and hear a lot of things that go on in church that are not always great. So it's unfortunate, but sometimes because we have all this extra information and we see all of these things that's going on and we see how people fight against the man of God and fight against all of that, it makes you feel a little sour, you know what I mean? And it makes you feel away, and it makes you say sometimes, God, why is this happening? If my father is such a great man of God, why is all these things going on? Or it's not even always to deal with your parents, but sometimes it's like, why are these people acting like this? Because not everybody in church is saved. So I think sometimes what happens with PKs is we see and we hear way more than the average, and we see the fraudulency, and we don't like it. So we're just like, okay, you know what, whatever, I'm going to find my own way. And unfortunately, that is the enemy's trick for us. And he pulls us right on out when we know we should stay, because God didn't cause people to do this. They chose it on their own.
That's right.
That's something that I would say to folks that say, oh, here comes the PK. Well, you got to understand the whole situation. So.
And I was going to ask you, too, you hear it all the time. I have friends that are pastor church, and they were it's funny because a lot of those guys were just normal guys, normal kids growing up. Their parents were like maybe deacons and deaconess, but they weren't pastors of churches, and these guys went on to become tremendous pastors, awesome motivational speakers. I mean, they just blow your mind the way they, their style of speaking. I've seen people crawl to the pulpit, and became saved, a massive amount of people, and these guys were just normal guys in the neighborhood. In some cases, they were drinkers and hung around with, the wrong crowd. But just to say all of that, do you feel that, being in a household where, your parents know the Bible inside and out, that the enemy bring it after you, the temptation?
Absolutely. Most certainly. You are first of all, when you get saved and you name the name of Jesus Christ and you say that you're representing him, you're already a target. But when your parents and people in your family are in ministry, you are most certainly a target, because you're the servant. You're the messenger bringing the message to God's people. And the enemy wants to take you out. And a lot of times he won't go directly to the minister. Sometimes it's easier to hurt people when you hurt the ones that they love. So if he can pull on the pastor's kids, that's his heart. You know what I mean? That's his baby girl. That's his baby boy. So, it's all a ploy just to turn the people away from God. But, yes, most certainly, when people in your family are in ministry, there is definitely more of an attack on you guys. Not to say that you're bigger or greater, but you have responsibility because the Lord has called you out and chosen you to serve his people. And the enemy does not want it to go forward. So, yes, most certainly, you are a dead target.
That's right. Big target, boy. Just like the store target. They coming after you, that red target on your back. Now,
that's right.
Now, growing up in the bishop's household, on his rules, did you guys get an opportunity to participate in sports and go to sporting events and have sleepovers, the normal stuff? Because I know they have real heavy schedules. Were you able to do those kind of things?
Absolutely. I was raised down south, so going to football games and homecoming and basketball home, all of that stuff, that's really, really big down south. So, we participated in sporting events. My brother was on a basketball team when he was younger. I really wasn't into sports. I was always into music. But, like I said, my parents were a lot more liberal than what people think. So, we participated in normal chosen activities, but we didn't do sleepovers. And I think the reason for that was justified. You have to keep not one but both your eyes on your kids, because just like I was just saying before, the enemy will come in and attack in any kind of way. So we didn't do the sleepover thing because my parents just really wanted to protect us, and they can't do that if we're away at somebody else's house with people they don't know. So, they definitely protected us that way. But, I had a really fun childhood.
Yeah, it's kind of a real popular thing now with kids, having sleepover. Because I was growing up, we had so many kids in our neighborhood. I didn't really want them in my house that long anyway. But after playing with them, all day because we saw the same kids every day, unless it was a new kid moved in the neighborhood, because we had apartments across the street, and you'd get a kid moving in there who was pretty good at sports. We got another good player, but we had a lot of kids, so only people really stayed over were my cousins, because a lot of them was from the hood, and they had a chance to stay over with us during the summer months, and, because I only had a younger brother and younger sister. My cousin, we were all pretty close in age, and that was really cool, them coming over and everything for the summer months. But other than that, people from school, now my kids, for some reason, they make all their friends are from school, because we don't have no kids in the neighborhood, so they have to make friends, and their friends are like that too. Even if they have, kids out there to play, they still say, "Hey, yeah, Jordan's my best friend. Can he come over, Mr. Jerry?" I get a lot of that. I mean, it's like, okay, but I've gotten to know, like, his really, really 4 top friends, It's like, no question asked. They say, "Hey, can he go to the music park?" Cool. But we'll just make a family thing out of it. Everybody just go,
Yeah, that's good.
We just drop everything and everybody just go. And my daughter, I'm still trying to get to know her friends. I'm getting their names mixed up. She would get mad. Right. She said, "You don't love me. You don't take me serious because you don't know my friends' names." So now I'm like really taking notice who they are, And
That's
then they
good.
teenagers
You're involved,
now. They're in the 9th grade. They taller than me.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's what you got to look forward to, getting to know your daughter's friends.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking to Jenice-la-vonne. Her EP is out. The Call. Now, where can they find your EP? Where can they find it?
It is everywhere digitally on every digital music store. So that's iTunes, CD Baby, Google Play, Spotify, Amazon, anywhere you can find online music. That is where you can find my EP, The Call. And also you can go to lovejenice-la-vonne.com and click on the store tab, and you'll be able to pick up the physical copy if you still like to play CDs. So, check me out.
Right. Yeah. I was trying to figure out if my computer have a CD player so I can play something. Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we get back, we're going to listen to another cut off of Jenice's album, her EP. So here we go with Darlene Rucker from Randallstown, Maryland. That's right. 35 minutes from D.C.
What do you give to a person who has everything? Hi, I'm Darlene Rucker-Williams, and I am the owner of Stylish and Stellar Gifts by Dar. I get this question all of the time. At Stylish and Stellar Gifts by Dar, we specialize in customizing gifts for people and pets too. Our gifts are original and one of a kind. Not only do we deliver, we ship as well. We work according to your budget and your theme. We have gifts for all themes, including baby showers, sports teams, get well, bridal, birthdays, pets, just because, and that's just to name a few. So let Stylish and Stellar Gifts by Dar take the worry out of your gift giving today and also for the holidays. Our website is www.stylishandstellar.com, and our phone number is 443-682-5664.
Hey everyone, this is Tanika Gonzalez, spoken word poet. Whenever I'm online, I'm always listening to Jerry Royce Live. You can find Jerry on www.speaker.com. Positive Power 21.
You are listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
That's right. You tell him, Robot. You're listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide on Positive Power 21.org. And don't forget, y'all, Jerry's back on the path. That's right. Just like I'm going to Bible school. We're focusing on positive power. That's right. Helping people, get their life straight. So we bring some powerful messengers here through song and talk. So, and we apologize for tonight because we were looking forward to having T. Spence here from the Red Carpet. That's right, L.A., Hollywood. We was going to interview her. She's going to be one of our podcasters helping us with empowerment pieces. And also, she's going to be bringing some attention to HIV awareness. Also, we got Michelle Evans going to be here soon in another week. She's going to be here to talk about holistic health. That's right. I can never remember the name of her show, but it's about holistic health. And also, we got my good friend Kimmy Kim coming out of Kansas City. That's right, y'all. Kansas City. Home of the Chiefs. That's all I know. And they got good barbecue. She's coming here to bring Elations Magazine, which is a religious Christian radio show in the Kansas City area, but also her magazine. And she's going to be bringing some Christian talk here, perhaps some guests, and have a good time right here on Positive Power. And also, today was our introduction to our brand new format. That's right, we had Bible study. We had Bible study right here on Positive Power with Pastor Virginia Singleton. And it was a good old time right at her church. Man, I don't have a church in front of me, but they from South Carolina, Florence, South Carolina. And it sounded like they had a really good time. And I'm looking forward to that every week. It's a Wednesday night Bible study, but we will be broadcasting on Thursday. So you can listen to it live or on demand anytime you want. And also we're going to be bringing Pastor Gerald Manuel is going to be also offering his Bible study coming out of his church out of Chicago. And another big treat, we're going to have Pastor Keith Powell out of Florida. They're going to bless us with some Bible study. And then we're going to have my Nigerian, the prayer warrior. That's right, the prayer warrior going to be here. Pastor Bellows going to be here with his style, his force, his prayer, his strong prayer will be here also. So we're going to have a lot of different flavors. So you just pick one and make it your home. So if you can't make it to your local, because I know how hard it is sometimes getting off from these jobs, but you can just sit back in the comfort of your home and put your Bluetooth in your ear and enjoy it. All right? And I hope you guys appreciate what we're doing for you, all right? And you be blessed by the good Lord. That's right. And here we go now. We get ready to play for our break, Wonder of You. That's right, from Jenice-la-vonne, her EP, The Call, available everywhere with digital downloads available. So here we go, The Wonder of You.
Running to fuel aspirations that suit me best. Show me the way down the path back to where you are. Father, forgive me, I didn't know I was this far. So bring back the wonder. Bring back the moment I said I would walk out this life for you. Bring back the Jesus, you are holy and you are the risen King. Positive Power 21.org, Internet Radio.
You are listening to Positive Power 21.org with Jerry Royce.
Wow, the wonder of you. That was so beautiful.
Thank
Denise.
you.
Wow, man.
Thank you. Glory to God.
Yes, that was... Wow, what were you going through when you were singing that song for the first time?
Actually, the song was inspired by a lady by the name of Nancy Lee DeMoss. She's an amazing woman of God, and she has a women's ministry called ReviveOurHearts.com. And I was listening to a lesson that she was teaching called The Call to Holiness. And she made, I listened to it 101 times because I love her. She's also an author, so I've listened to it numerous times. And this one particular time, she was talking, and she said, we've lost the wonder of God. We've lost the awe. Sometimes we're in relationships with people, and we take them for granted. And it's the same thing that happens with God. I think we get a little too comfortable, and we think that, oh, God, I'm in trouble, help me, and then he's just supposed to jump when you say jump. Mm-hmm. But I think we've forgotten that God is not here to just wipe away all of our problems. He wants a relationship with us. He's our Father. He's our best friend. He's everything that we need and everything that we truly desire. And so that's where that song came from. That struck me when she said that, and I said, I have to write a song about that. And here came the song.
Yeah, wow. So you wrote every lyric, every piece.
Yes, sir.
So what about the music? Where did the music come from?
The music was actually produced by a friend of mine. He had been named Curtis Richardson, out of New York, Brooklyn, New York, and he was sending me some music, just, to let me listen and see what I thought about different things. And he sent me one track, and I was like, okay, this is nice, but nothing that I was writing was, sticking. Then he sent me this one. And when he sent me this one, immediately I remember the words that Nancy Lee DeMoss said, and I said, this is it. And it's funny, I was at work, actually, and I just stopped what I was doing. I just started writing the words, and by the time I got home, the whole song was done. I had finished it.
Whoa. So you up in New York now?
Yeah.
You live in? Okay. So you working out of New York studios, or you going to Jersey getting work done?
No, I'm actually working out of I'm working with a production company called Levite Music. The CEO is Terrence Farrell. He's a great friend of mine. He's an incredible musician and just incredibly talented and focused and sincere, and so focused on ministering through music and really giving people Jesus. And I'm so grateful for him because I was praying, Lord, send me a producer, Jesus. It's not as easy as people think, when you have a certain sound in your head, you have a certain quality. And then also, everybody doesn't have the same mission that you do. And my mission is to minister to people. And so when I met him, immediately we hit it off because we had that same mission in mind to really minister and give people Jesus. And I'm so grateful for him. So Levite Music out of Queens, New York.
Yeah. And tell us about, what was going on when you did Do What Jesus Said. That was really nice, too.
Thank you. So Do What Jesus Said, I actually wrote that one without a track. So I was having a conversation with one of my girlfriends, and she was just telling me about this relationship that she was in that really was not that great. And he was just a bit possessive and controlling, and he wanted to really control her every move. And I was just like, girl, you can't, that's not how it works. So I remember I was standing in the kitchen. I just remember hearing, I don't know, the Lord just kind of brought it to me. I heard the chorus, I'll only do what Jesus says. And I was like, what am I going to do with this? So I said, whatever. I said, all right, Lord, whatever you want to say. So the first verse was really about that. It was more so about, listening to people and listening to society. Doing that can really lead you on a wrong path. And then the second verse came, I realized then that the song, I was living the song. The second verse is about sometimes we think we know everything. And we have all the answers. The Bible talks about how the heart is deceitful. So the song in totality is talking about not listening to society, not listening to people, and then also not totally dependent on yourself. That's why we need God. We need a Savior because we don't have all the answers. So we have to listen to what Jesus says because he will never, ever lead us wrong.
Yeah. Woo. Now, where can people find you? Are you touring? Are you opening for anybody? What's going on? Where can we hear you perform live?
Well, I am always in the New York area because that's where I am based. But coming up, I do have a few things coming up. I was nominated for 4 Rhythm of Gospel Awards. So I'll be in Alabama July 23rd through the 26th. Yeah. And then I will actually be in your neck of the woods. I'm going to be in Huntingtown, Maryland, August 8th and 9th at Mount Gethsemane Holiness Church with Bishop Robert Watts is the pastor, and that's in Huntingtown, Maryland. So I'll be there that weekend. I'm moving around a little bit. It's in Huntingtown. Huntingtown, Maryland. I'm from New York, so I don't know anything about Maryland.
Yeah, it sounds like it must be Eastern Shore or something. I never heard of Huntington. I'm gonna have to look that up. You said Huntington.
Yeah.
It sounds a little familiar.
Mount Gethsemane Holiness Church, and Bishop Robert Watts is the pastor, and I'll be there August 8th and 9th.
All right, when it gets close, let us know so we can promote.
I most certainly will. But I'm taking bookings now.
Yeah. Yes, I can show up.
Bookings now and all that. Okay, cool. That'll be great.
Yeah, we do an interview with you on our YouTube channel. Yeah, we could do that.
Definitely.
Yeah, I got to figure out where it is first because I don't like driving that far. If it's longer than 2 hours, I won't be there.
Got you. I got you.
Yeah, you know.
But I don't have a set tour yet, but I am booking. So if anybody wants to book me, they can contact me at bookingjenice-la-vonne@gmail.com.
All right. So are you working with an agent? You know?
Actually, I'm all independent. No record label. Just my manager, Dal Tillman, and my publicist is my dad, Bishop Steve Walters. And we're doing this on our own. UA Music Group. I have my own publishing company. I took the Martha Munizzi route. She's not signed to a label, and, she owns all her music. And I really admired that. So I said, you know what, Lord? I feel like this is the way that you're showing me to go, so we're going to do it just like that.
Yeah, right, because, with digital media and promotion the way it is, and, man, it's like millions of blog talk radio hosts and people that do talk to artists out there, just a matter of just networking and find out.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, how did you find out about us? I forgot. How you find
out? We are connected with Igara.
That's right.
Pastor Powell.
Yeah. I forgot about that. That's right. Yeah, and they keep the network alive. Been a blessing
to me. Oh, yeah, they have truly been a blessing to me. So.
Yeah, and bring on more affiliates. I think they have a special program coming out soon to help sign on more members. The more people know about them, the better. Help us out.
Absolutely.
And what's funny because I've never really been that big of a fan of gospel music before because when you go to the Methodist church and non-denominational churches, the pastors, they got their own sound they want. If they're not singers or performers, they kind of restrict the music directors a little bit because they don't want it to upstage them. So you hear a lot of songs where everybody's singing at one time, and I don't know, I just love listening to solo artists now. I mean, because I never purchased the music before until my wife, her best friend sings jazz, and her sister sings with one of the big-time mainstream guys. And we started listening to some of it, and I was like, "Wow, it is pretty good." I can see I can hear the changeover now, where the music is becoming a little bit more creative too. It's not that same. It's not like organs playing in every single song. Now you get a lot of bass line and really rich sounds you're used to when you're a DJ. Because I used to be a DJ. So, I really like your tracks. They were really pleasing to hear. And
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you really went for it on The Wonder of You. You was feeling on that one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Now, do your songs, do they make you cry sometimes? Do you feel like crying?
I think any great song will make somebody cry, and I am a huge crybaby. I do not mind crying. So, yeah, I've cried. The thing about my music is I'm truly, like I said before, a servant. I'm truly a messenger, and the message always has to hit the messenger before they can take it to the people. So every song that's on my EP is something that I've prayed over, and I've asked God, what is it that you want to say to your people through me? And once he gives me the words, it's something that he brings me through. He helps me to understand exactly what it is he wants me to say. So I'm not just out here just telling people stuff. I've lived this. You know what I mean? Like, this has been a part of me. Just like how I was describing Do What Jesus Says. At first, I thought I was writing a song that was inspired by a friend, but in the second verse, the Lord showed me, no, this is you too. You know what I mean? So I said, okay, wow. So, yeah, my music definitely makes me cry.
That's right. So Jenise, so what you want to do with yourself, you know, when it's all over? What's your bucket list? Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's funny because a friend of mine asked me that the other day. He was like, well, what is your dream? What are your goals? And I can honestly say, and this is all glory to God, I'm 28 years old, and I'm really living my dream. When I was a little girl, my mother will make you laugh if she tell you the story, but she used to ask me, what do you want to be? What do you want to do? And all of this stuff. And I would say, oh, I want to sing. And she goes, well, you don't want to do anything? No, I'm going to sing. So for me to be doing that now is incredible. I've always been into music, and I've always sang. I hear a lot of musicians say that they'll do this for free, but, you know, when you look at some of the actions that they take, that's not really true. I would seriously sing I've been singing for free. So, you know, if I get paid from it now, that's just an added benefit. But singing and writing I feel like it's what I love to do, but I feel like it's what I'm called to do. And, I definitely want to do a couple more things. I want to teach. I'm really passionate about women of God and us really knowing who we are and taking pride in that. So I'm really inspired by young women, and I would definitely love to teach some young women. I would love to write a couple of books. I'm actually working on a book now, my first poetry book. And maybe later on get into another form of media, maybe some acting. But yeah, I thank God by the mercy and grace of God. I'm really living out my dream. I'm really doing what I've been crying about doing my whole life. So I'm grateful.
Yeah. So are you taking any acting classes right now?
I have taken acting classes before, but I'm so focused in my music right now. It's just I'm not taking any classes. My brother's an actor, so I kind of mess around with him, and I help him read lines, but not any serious acting classes yet. I have before, but right now I'm just really focused on the music. Yeah,
because I was going to say, because gospel stage plays are so hot right now, and now I'm getting people inboxing me with pay-per-view versions. You know, they're videotaping them right now, and they look good. You know, they're very entertaining. You know, for those of us that can't make it, because I missed one that was right in the Washington area, and I really wanted to go to that. Had tickets and everything, had some special stuff lined up to do. Something came up, but she sent it to me, and it was available on pay-per-view, which was awesome.
Wow, I didn't even know they had it available on pay-per-view. Yeah,
Vimeo. You could do that with your video. Say you decide to do a music video, and you want to offer it on pay-per-view. You could do that.
Very nice. Nice. Yeah. That's good to know.
Go knock on some of those doors with those boys in those film schools that don't have anything to do. You know? You tell them, hey, I'm right here. I want you to do my video. Man, they won't charge you a dime. Just let them know they can be an investor at the same time, you know, set it up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we could be so innovative these days. You know, the tools are here. That's right.
Yes.
They call
technology
apps.
has really advanced us.
Oh, I just can't believe that I can actually run my radio station live on the go anywhere.
Wow.
If I feel like putting something up real quick, and like I was telling you earlier, the bigger your numbers get, the better the internet loves you, and it embraces you more. And everybody, you know, we know that from watching, like Oprah and some of these other shows where they bring these people that have like 1 million subscribers and all this kind of stuff. It seems like they will embrace you as some kind of superstar magnet, you know. So once that happens, you know, it's up to you what you want to do with it, you know.
Absolutely.
That's right. You want to monetize it or just be a YouTube star? Pick one.
Hey, but those YouTube stars, they monetize on YouTube, so
yeah, they are.
Never know.
Yeah, right. Companies will buy spots from you when they know you have 1 million subscribers.
Exactly.
They will hand you a check, big time
That's
check.
Right.
All right. Now we're going to take a quick break. We're going to listen to a little bit of Marilyn Dunn. Her CD is for sale, and then we're going to follow up with a little bit of Kimberly. So when you get back, we're going to get your final thoughts. And then I want to know if you're going to send me a copy of that spoken word piece you have so we can promote you on the show. All right? we like to do that for you, okay? Because the better my music, the more people listen, right?
That's right.
Right now, always all about the money all the time. It's about the listeners, giving the listeners something good. And I really love your music, so I hope you'll give our producers permission to allow us to promote you on our show. So other artists know that this is the place to be. PositivePower21.org. That's right. The network, y'all, is here. And don't forget, y'all, we bring you more podcasters. We also brought on Superwoman is coming on board. Tina Hobson. You guys all know she owns her own. What's the word for it? Natural human hair business. That's right. The Weave. She owns that. You can listen to her show. I'm not sure how often it runs. Maybe every other week. And remember, we have the hair show with Kerry Hines. That's right, coming out of Brooklyn, New York. He's on every day, 3-4 hours a day, coming out of Blog Talk Radio. But you can listen to him right here on our show on Friday night, starting at dinner hours. That's right, all the way up to midnight. And then guess what happened after midnight, y'all? Jenise, close your ears now. I don't play gospel after midnight. We play house music. That's right. We be bringing my homeboy, DJ Spin. We bring him. He has enough music probably to last me the rest of this year. All right. And check out his website, too, djspin.com. That's my homie. And he travels around all through Europe playing special parties. He's down in Miami during the summer months. So if you ever get a chance to catch one of his parties, you'll never forget it. He spins on 4 turntables. All right. So you can uncover your ears now, Jenise. All right.
Gotcha.
All right, but it's clean. It's clean music, though. Remember, y'all, we about clean talk, clean music, clean radio. All right, here we go with Marilyn Dunn. When we get back, we're gonna listen. We're gonna talk to Jenise again, get her final thoughts for tonight's show. Hold on, y'all.
Hi, I am recording artist Marilyn Dunn from St. Louis, Missouri. If you are looking for some soul-stirring, anointed, spiritual, and heartfelt music, visit my website at www.marilyndunnministries.com. Or you can also find me on CD Baby, iTunes, and Reverb Nation. For booking information, contact Mr. Kevin Dunn at 636-856-0551. That's 636-856-0551.
What you looking at? I see you talking, but you don't know me. So why you
Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
All right, y'all. Kimberly is going to be on tour soon. We're going to be talking to her manager to find out where you can find her. Kimberly. She's probably working on a 15-song album. Coming soon. Woo! Man, boy, we have some powerful singers on the show. Man, you guys be doing it up. See, that's why I ain't had no choice but to go down this road. Jenise, you see that? See, after listening to your song, your beautiful songs, Do What Jesus Says, The Wonder of You, then we get a little, sometimes we listen to the Smiths sometimes, Touch Me, they got beautiful songs out. Then we get a little bit of Kimberly, and my good friend Angel Sessions. Brother, I didn't have a choice. I was brainwashed.
That's right. I told you, God is trying to tell you something.
Yeah, I was brainwashed listening to this gospel stuff, this contemporary. It reeled me in. Yeah, like a fish dead in the water. I was dead in the water. But we were so excited to have you on, and thank you for sharing your talent, your art, your creativity, and we got to have you back. When everything, when you're rolling, when you're on the roll. Come talk to us again. All right, don't forget about us, Jerry Royce Live Worldwide. All right, were you ready for your final thoughts for tonight's show?
Yes, sir. It was such a pleasure being on. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So, you have anything to leave our audience with since you're a PK kid? I know you got something powerful. You say you can go ahead and preach. It's okay.
No, I'm not a preacher, but I will just say, again, thank you so much for the opportunity. I definitely count it as a blessing to share my music and to share my story with God's people. And I just want to encourage everybody to stay focused on Jesus and keep one another in prayer. And that the Lord is real, and you don't have to doubt him. You don't have to listen to the nonsense that people are saying. God is real, and whatever you need, he can fill that void. He can fill every void. He can patch up everything that's been broken, everything that's been torn. He can heal it. He can deliver, and he can set free. All you have to do is let him do it. So I'm just grateful to God to be used. And I pray that you all just let the Lord have his way in your life, and that you answer the call that the Lord has placed on your life.
So I knew you had a little something in you. Try to be all humble.
No, it's okay. I want to listen.
So you be listening to your dad sometime. You say, "Oh man, Dad, let me up there right now. Turn that mic up." You ever say that sometime?
No, honestly, no, I don't. What he does is, you truly have to be called by God. The Bible talks about there were some that were called, and there were some that just went. And I don't ever want to be in a position where I just go. If I go somewhere, I want the Lord to send me. Because if you go on your own accord, anything can happen. But if the Lord sends you, then you're going to be all right. So, no, Daddy, he's called. He does what he does. And I do what I do. So I stay in my lane. If I get the mic, it's because I'm going to be singing. So. Yeah,
that's right. He gave you that mic. He said, "Go, baby girl."
That's right.
So if Dad was, he had the people feeling it, and he's finished and everything, he handed the mic to you, he give you that look. What song would you lay out on the people to close it out?
Well, it depends on what's going on. It just depends on what's going on. Usually after he preaches, there's an altar call, so I'll sing something like, "Come to Jesus, come to Jesus. Come to Jesus just now," to encourage the people to come down to the prayer line, to not be ashamed, to not be fearful, and come down to the prayer line. So it just depends on the situation.
That is so cool. All right, Jenise, well, we appreciate having you. Again, don't forget about us. Tell your friends, share it. We're going to send you the file. Keep sharing.
Thank you so
everybody
much.
So they know where to come at to get their Bible study on. So, you tell the people, if they can't make it to church, this time they can go check out Jerry Royce Live Worldwide on Positive Power. Also, y'all don't forget, for those of you that have a little problem with those mobile apps, because I know it can get kind of tricky sometimes, because some of you still got flip phones, Go ahead on your computer, your laptop, pull down positivepower21.org, and as soon as you come into my home page, you will hear a show, the last show that was published, which will be this one. That's right. And also for those of you that's really savvy, that's right, download the apps. I also have my own app, but it's cool to go ahead and take Spreaker.com/positivepower21. I'm Jerry Royce Live. I'm worldwide. Thank you for tuning in to Jerry Royce Live on positivepower21.org and Spreaker.com/positivepower21. This is a Royce Enterprises production. And don't forget about replay on Facebook.com/Jerry Royce Live. All right, y'all. I hope you felt the power. I'm Jerry Royce Live. Keep tuning in, y'all. We need you. Peace.